welcome to Modern Masterpieces. I'm your host, Alex Fitzgerald, and today we delve into yet another modern classic, an epic work written by Matthew Fossa, Sentinel 2650, a tale of space exploration, discovery, first contact, trauma, and romance. We begin with Part 1, Chapter 1, the date, June 6th, 2647. Lieutenant Commander Elizabeth MacDonald of the Union Star Navy watched the moving contacts on her sensor display while her 7 fellow bridge officers wore taut, grim expressions. 5 bogies were rocketing their way through the blackness on an intercept course for their ship, the USS Sentinel. "Liz, any update on those contacts?" a deep basso voice with a Southern States accent asked from behind and to her left. Captain Alvin Thomas sat in his large command chair. The powerfully built, mahogany-skinned man was leaning forward, elbows on thighs. "Negative, sir," Elizabeth replied in her alto Scottish brogue. "Still 5 bogies holding on an intercept course." "Very well," the captain replied, as he mentally kicked himself a third time for ordering a warp that expended nearly all of Sentinel's fuel. Sentinel was on the homebound leg of her 18-month patrol in search of ever-elusive alien life. All 54 members of her crew were clearly anxious to get home, and Thomas, feeling that anxiety, had let that get the better of his judgment. Now, for the first time, they were faced with potential hostiles bearing down on them and unable to retreat to the safety of a warp bubble. The captain looked to his right and addressed his comms officer. "Mitch, anything from the bogies yet?" "No, sir," Mitch Tyler replied. "Nothing. All frequencies are clear." Thomas sighed. With no communication, it was impossible to know if the inbound fleet's intentions were hostile or simply curious. Either possibility was in play. "Very well," Thomas said again. "Send this message." "Unidentified vessels, this is Captain Alvin Thomas of the USS Sentinel. We're on a peaceful survey mission in this system. Identify yourselves." Loud, high-pitched beeps sounded from MacDonald's station. She gasped as she watched the energy sensor display in the center of her console suddenly jump from 0 to 100 megawatts. "Power spike, Captain," she called out. "They're powering up something, and it's huge." "Can we change course to avoid them?" "Negative, Captain. They're coming at us almost head-on. Changing course would only delay the inevitable." "Damn. Okay, just let me know the moment we can go active. We need to find out who these people are." "They've actually just come into active range now, sir." "Good," the captain said. "Give me a full active scan." Thomas watched as images took shape in the main holographic display. The first were 3 small rectangular crafts with stubby engines and a small turret containing what was clearly a plasma blaster. The 2 larger ships, however, were more cause for alarm. They were long, spindly, and segmented. On either side of their forward command pods were grappling arms appearing to claw at space itself, and from the nose protruded massive cutting lasers. Beams like these were mainly used for mining asteroids or carving up debris for salvage, or slicing through starships. Their purpose was clear. "Scavengers," Thomas grumbled bitterly with furrowed brows. He then barked, "Battle stations!" We will find out more on the fate of the USS Sentinel on the next episode of Modern Masterpieces. Until then, I'm Alex Fitzgerald. Good day.